Hi, my name is Gabe Arnold. I'm the founder and CEO of Business Marketing Engine. And today I'm excited to share with you 3 simple daily marketing activities that will help your business grow. So stay tuned and I will break them all down for you. In business, one of the things I realized is that if we can put something into our daily routine, we're going to have a lot more success with it than if we think, oh, I'll get to that, or I'll do it once a week, or I'll do it a couple times a month. If we say I'll do that someday, or I'll do that next week, it never happens, right? But if we create a simple daily process for ourselves, we can even spend a little bit of time every day attacking our next objective or working on something. It can make a huge difference. And so no matter where you're at in business, you're starting out, you're established, you're growing and scaling, these are things that definitely need to happen on a daily basis to help your business grow. And so we'll walk these through. And I would just ask if you have any comments or questions about these, or if you have anything else that you do on a daily basis that really helps grow your business, definitely let me know. These are just 3 of the ones that I've seen work really consistently and work really well. So the first simple daily practice that you can have is post on social media about your wins, the processes that you use with your customers and with your company, and the new projects you're taking on. The reason for this is when people consistently see, oh, they just got this great result with this, or somebody just used their product and it went really well, or here's the process they go through in order to deliver their results, or here's a new project that we're taking on. When you do that, it gives you the ability to, on a consistent basis, educate your audience about who you are, what you do, what results you get, and what they can expect from you. It doesn't have to be a long, drawn out post that takes you forever to write. It can be simple. It can be a few bullet points. It can really just hit, the top line details, and you're still accomplishing that goal of allowing somebody to see what you're up to, what you're about, and that you are active and working, in your business, and that you're actively having big wins for your customers and the type of projects you're taking on. For years, I was not really strong in promoting my own business. We've helped clients for, well over a decade now, 15 years in business this year. But I wasn't really strong in talking about the projects we completed and the things that we do for our clients and our customers. And then it's only been in the last year or so, honestly, where I've realized I need to be more intentional about talking about the wins, talking about the process we take, talking about the new projects we're taking on, because that gives people the awareness and the exposure to who we are and who we can serve and what we like to do with our clients and our partnerships with them. So that's the first thing, is just to keep that in mind. Be intentional, be proactive. Even if it feels weird or like self-promotion in a way that you're uncomfortable with, that's probably past, baggage or trauma or other things you're dealing with. And just realize that you are not serving your audience. You're not serving those prospective prospects that want to work with you when you're quiet. The best way to serve them is to be upfront and honest about the success you have, the processes that you run, the projects and things you're taking on. The second thing you can do on a daily basis is write a simple 5-minute case study that talks about the state of where your customer was before working with you and their after state, the result they got from working with you. Sharing these case studies with your audience, whether it's social media or email marketing, or when you're talking to a prospect, is a great way just to reinforce, here's what we do, here's how we do it, here's where our customer started, and here's where they went. And it doesn't need to be this exhaustive multi-page case study that nobody's going to read and nobody cares about. It really can just be a format of like, when we started working with Sally, here's where her business was, or here's where her personal life or health or whatever products or services you're providing her were. After, a month or 2 months or 3 months, whatever the time was it took to get great results, Sally achieved these results. She was super happy with it. Now she's able to, make more money, save more time, has better relationships, whatever the case may be, or she's healthier. Just remember to say, where did they start and where did they land? What is their after state? And by just making, again, a mini 5-minute case study of where did they start? What do we do? Here's where they landed. You have a clear picture that you're painting for everybody that's observing and watching, because it's very frequent when you're consistent with this type of marketing that you're going to have people reach out and say, oh, I've been following you for X amount of time. Now I'd like to work with you. I got an email this week from somebody that said, hey, I've been following you since 2018. I love your work. I'd love to have you on a podcast. They want to engage and we want to take our relationship, in the next step as us partnering and potentially working together. And me being on their show is such a huge honor. I'm really grateful for that. And it was a great reminder that for 4 years, this person has been watching what I'm doing and paying attention. And the more consistent I am, the more I put things out there, the more they get educated about who I am and what we offer as a company here. And it just leads to a much easier conversation. And it leads to a much easier sale when people are following you and they see what you're up to and then they have that need. So don't ever think that what you put out there is not making an impact. Just remember that for some people, they're going to respond right away. And for other people, they may need to see it dozens or hundreds or thousands of times before they're ready. And that's okay. Marketing is a long game. It's not something that we just jump into and expect instant results from, but it's really about being consistent and faithful over time. And that's when we see the results. The third thing that you can do on a daily basis, which really doesn't take a whole lot of time, is just meet one new person a day that is in your target market and offer to have an in-person, real life cup of coffee or a virtual cup of coffee with them and just say, hey, I'd love to connect. We help people in your space, or we're in the same group, or whatever your commonality is that you're going to start with. Just say, I'd love to just get together and have 15, 20 minutes, maybe half hour at most. Let's have a cup of coffee, learn about who you are. I'd love to know where you're going in life and business. I'd love to connect and share my story because I like meeting new people and finding ways that I can serve and help people. When you reach out like that, the people that should be in your world are going to get back to you, and they're going to be people that you engage with. There's plenty of people that aren't going to get back to you, and that's okay too. But just remind yourself that if you have one new connection a day over the course of the year, you'll have hundreds of new people in your world, and they will be the people that either need your services, your products, or they're going to be the people that refer you and connect you to other people who need your work. We recently completed what will, in a short time, have reached a $500,000 in size of a project for development and marketing and a bunch of different things. And it came from me just connecting to somebody, helping them out, having conversation, having virtual coffee, actually getting together in person a couple of times. And they're like, I need you to meet my friend. They need help with this project. And that's the type of result that we can get when we're consistent in investing in relationships. And that's why here at Business Marketing Engine, our first guiding principle is relationships first. We believe that relationships are more important than money. And so we show up and serve at the highest level. And we actively listen to the people that we're around before we try to respond or solve problems. And so by taking that same approach on a daily basis, it not only is super effective marketing, but you're going to have a much richer and more successful and rewarding life when you take that approach. So the 3 simple things you can do each day, just to recap, is post on social media about your wins, your process, the new projects you're taking on. Second thing is write simple 5-minute case studies of here's where our customer started, here's what we did, and here's their after state, the result that they got. Sharing that educates your audience and makes your sales a lot easier. It's really effective marketing. And the third thing is meet one new person a day, offer to have coffee with them in person or virtually over a call or something, and just build a new relationship every day whenever possible. And you will be wealthy in all fronts of life, beyond what you would ever expect when you take these approaches. I hope this has been helpful to you. I appreciate you taking time to tune in. If you need any help, you can reach us at businessmarketingengine.com or comment down below or message me. I'd love to hear from you. I can guide you with any resources we have, or if you're looking for connections elsewhere, I'd be happy to do that as well. My goal is just to serve you well here today. And I appreciate you taking time to tune in, and I look forward to seeing you on tomorrow's episode.